So when they tell you to fear women, it's not like someone is preaching against women. When Gege steps up and then he tries to give advice to guys with regards to how to deal with women, not that he has hatred for women, but because of some of these women, some of these ladies, you see. So this lady right here, her name is Sexy Afrah, okay? And please, the language is in Twi. That is why I'm having to do this in English, so that those who can speak Twi can have the, a better understanding of what's happening here. It's a very interesting story, though. And this Sexy Afrah here went to the UK through this white man, okay? So guys, she said she lost focus whilst in a 3 weeks relationship with this white man in the UK, in Europe. She lost focus. And why did she lose focus? She was torn between this white man and a side guy in Ghana who she was so much into. Like, they've had deeper conversations to the point that the guy wanted him to come back to Ghana so that they build their life together. And guess what? The guy did promise her a 3-bedroom apartment that she's going to keep her there, and she's going to have her mom and a sibling, I think the last born of the siblings, to stay with them in the apartment. So she was pretty much, kind of convinced by the utterances of this side guy. And what happened next is that the plan needs to be executed. So the plan of having to come back to Ghana, what is the reason he's going to give this white man that is going to make sense? So together with the side guy, the Ghanaian guy, they made this plan. She approached the white man, and then she was like, baby, there's a funeral back home in Ghana, and this is my grandmother, so I really need to be there as part of the grandchildren for certain rituals to take effect. Without my presence, it can't be done. So please allow me to go. And the man was like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, lady? You just came here 3 weeks ago and you want to go back to Ghana? We spent a lot of money on this. Don't do this. And the lady was like, oh no, come on, baby. I'm going to come back. This is very pressing and it's so important that I need to go. And then, the guy, the man finally, had to give her the green light. But to sweeten the story, to make it more convincing, she confronted her mother on the phone, and then she was like, Mommy, you need to call my Oyibo husband and tell him that I'll have to come back to Ghana for a funeral of my granny. And the mother was like, hey, Afrah, yes, the lady, sorry, I didn't get you the name of the lady. The lady's name is Sexy Afrah. Sexy Afrah, are you going crazy? Why would you come to Ghana? Why would you make up such a story to give to a man who's flown you to the UK into 3 weeks into your stay with him? This is insane. This is crazy. And Sexy Afrah was like, yo, Mommy, I need to come. But mommy, what is the reason? Why do you have to come? Say, it's my body. I am the one in the relationship. It's not you. And if anything happens to me, it's me, not you. So leave me alone. And the mom was like, well, I will call this white man and tell him that you are lying. I'll call him and tell him that you are lying. You are not coming to any Ghana. The lady went further after consultation with a side guy, with a more threatening plan. And the plan was to drink DDT. She put this kind of silicone into a glass of water, did a video and threatened the mom that, Mommy, if you don't let me come to Ghana, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to drink this and I'm going to pie. Okay? I'm going to go off. And yeah, you bring my body to Ghana instead of my life body. And the mom finally gave in and she was like, okay, I'm going to tell your husband that this is what's happening. And, he has a brother who was also very much convinced that this lady is up to something. So they let the brother chance on this side guy Instagram page where the guy had uploaded photos of Sexy Afrah. So through that, the brother digged further, and the brother realized that this guy who shared the photos of Sexy Afrah has a baby mama, and warned her sister that, girl, don't try this. Don't try to be a stupid girl. Don't try to be stupid. This guy you are trying to have something with already has a baby mama, and if it's not told you about that, then you are dealing with a liar. And unfortunately, Sexy Afrah wouldn't listen, and she says that one of her biggest regrets was to lose focus in that relationship with a white man, to come back to Ghana to realize that this guy that he was into was a fraud. Okay, so we need to learn lessons from this. So the video credits can courtesy delay show, the delay show.